everybody. It's out here on Song in the V-berth. Got some stuff in that I'm kind of excited about. What I'm going to be working on today is in the V-berth. One of the common problems with the Catalina 30 is that there tends to be a lot of condensation in V-berth, and so there's a number of ways to fix this. A couple of people come up with a system called the Foley system that actually goes underneath the pads and makes it better. It's fairly expensive, and since I'm kind of on a shoestring budget, I was thinking it through, trying to figure out how to do the same thing with something less expensive. And so what I came up with was these garage floor tiles, and they're vented on the bottom and on the top. And what I'll do is I will put these across the bottom of the V-berth. I'm going to probably put them in the back quarter berth, and these are this is the color that I wanted to put in the cockpit as well. So I'm going to try to put all of these there. I bought, I think it's 52 of them on Amazon. I'll try to remember to leave a link down below from where I got them, but I did get them off of Amazon. And the hard part's going to be trimming them for the V-berth, but I'm going to do the first part of the fitting stuff today, and I'm going to end up doing it fast forward, but so that you guys don't get too bored. But that's what we are working on today. Okay, so these are basically all the full tiles that I'm going to be able to put in. Some of these are going to need to be trimmed. I'm going to trim them around the seams to get underneath the V-berth, and this key thing up front that you can take out to use it as a step. On those particular ones, I'm going to put a screw in it, and so that they don't move off of that, and drill a hole so you can take them out and everything else. So that's where I'm at now. This is where it's really going to get tedious, so that's what's happening now. Alrighty, so this is as far as I got. I got 2 rows in on the very aft part of the V-berth. Started on the 3rd row. Excuse me, need to finish over there, and there, and there, and then there's probably 2 more rows up there that I'll be making, but as you can see, they're going down smaller and smaller number of blocks. So that's what it looks like now. I think it looks pretty great. I think it'll work pretty good. I'll give you, if you're planning on doing this with your boat, knee pads and maybe some gloves, and lots of patience, because sometimes you move or cut them the wrong way. So that's where we're at right now, and we'll talk to y'all a little later. Hey guys, don't know if you remember when I was putting in the reading lights and I was trying to screw in this mounting ring and kept snapping screws. The other thing that I noticed is there's not enough room there for me to connect the wires and have anywhere to hide the wires. So what I've done is I've created 2 blocks, and this is going to mount on the blocks, one on each side, and then this will go on each side. Wires there will go down through the hole, and then what I've done is I've taken a router and just cleaned out, I don't know, about a ½ inch, 3/4 or 1/3 of an inch out of the back of that. And then what I'll do is I'll mount this after I've got everything put together to the ceiling, and then the light will be hanging off of here. So I've got some stainless steel screws and cups again. I figured I'd stick with the cups and the stainless steel screws to keep everything consistent. So these need one more coat of varnish and then they're ready to go out. So I'm going to try to put that on now, and hopefully we can mount them tomorrow or this weekend or sometime over the next week. Just wanted to show you real quick the finished product. Well, almost finished. I got these here. These are those lights and the wood blocks that I was talking to you about. These are actually touch activated. I'll show them to you when I get them installed. There's a night light and a regular LED light on that I'm going to mount these on in the V-berth, and then I'm probably going to put another one in the aft quarter berth because when it would be good for when I have something like this. So that's what it's about. You can see here where there's room for the wiring because I hollowed out the wood a little bit, so the wiring that's already in the boat and this wiring here will have somewhere to go because it was directly against the fiberglass before. So that's what we got as of right now. I need to drill 4 holes in the corners and then they're ready to install. Finally got cable made for the LEDs, so these are now ready for final installation in the V-berth. And so there's one thing about ready to get checked off the list. Hey guys, this is the level floor in between the hanging locker and the head. I've made a template out of this. I'm going to end up using this. Just wanted to see how to make it level. I left this tab on here that goes in between the door just to kind of see how level I wanted it. I now need to make some basically shims or whatever to keep it that high all the way across, because I don't think the door will close with that there. But it gives me, I don't know, foot and a half of level floor, which I kind of like. And then that block right there, I need to get a little bit taller one, but I'm going to end up putting a step across there, which I also brought to try to get fixed in here a little bit to be able to step into the V-berth. Hey guys, back in the V-berth with the reading lamps. They're ready to hang. These are the wires that I was talking to you about that I got to be able to hide, and then this will mount right there. Wish I could show you show them working, but still in the middle of the wiring project, so I don't know that it's going to work. I'll try to test them. And then I got another one over here, kind of to the left of camera here, that I need to put one in as well. So I'll put those in and let you see what those look like. Alright, so that is what it's looking like mounted right now. We gotta replace one screw because it broke off. But other than that, excuse the shaky camera work, got that one in, and then I've got, I've got more of the vented floor in. Can't see it because all the electrical stuff I got. So right now, I figure I've got 1, 2, 5 more to cut. And I've actually need to screw in here. I got screws on this keystone, or not keystone, I don't know what you call this thing, access to the V-berth. So I'll screw those to the top of this and drill the holes so you can just pick it up and get out of there and get into stuff in there without having to remove everything. But I have to admit, other than electrical, putting in this floor sucks. But I hope it'll be worth it. So help out on mold and stuff up here. So far it's looking pretty good. Still got a little ways to go, but starting to come along and come together. Hey guys, back at home. Just trying to wrap up this video for you and get it uploaded, but wanted to say a couple things. Seems like the weekends there's just so much going on. I'm having a hard time getting more stuff done. But so next week we're hoping to have the floor or the V-berth, as far as the ventilation underneath the pads finished, and hopefully have all the lighting installed, and then we got to start working on wiring. I'm also going to be working on finishing up that flat floor and the screen. So stay tuned, and again, if you like this video, don't forget to subscribe and don't forget to like, and we hope to see you in about 2 weeks. See ya, and happy sales.
Farewell and adieu to you Spanish ladies, farewell and adieu you ladies of Spain. For we've received orders to sail for old England, we hope in a short time to see you again.